Hey guys, and welcome to the Blue Bridge. And today we played against Servette. We got through, but it wasn't pretty. So welcome to Servette 2, Chelsea 1. So guys, we're through to the group stages of the Conference League. Yeah, I know. Today we had the Champions League group stages all set out, and that's the competition that we should really be in. But to be struggling just to get into the Conference League, that's not a good look for a team like Chelsea. But it is what it is, and hopefully things will get better and we'll start to improve. But today it was a struggle. Over the two legs it was a bit of a struggle. We laboured to a 2-0 victory last week. I just saw highlights of the game because I was travelling, still in Jamaica. Today I was able to watch the full game. And okay, we started off quite brightly with a goal by Nkuku, sorry. And then after that, it kind of went a little bit downhill. Okay, granted, the pitch wasn't the best. Okay, we didn't have our first 11 in there, but a team like Servette, no matter who it is, our second string should really be able to overcome them. But okay, yeah, as I said, we did win over the two legs, but it wasn't convincing. But you know what? We did what we needed to do. Got the job done. We're not always going to have pretty performances, and we got to be realistic, guys, because this is still a team, work in progress, new manager coming in. Okay, we had a fantastic result against Wolves at the weekend, but to expect performances like that week in, week out, you're living in cuckoo land if that's what you expect in this first season under Maresca. We were missing a couple of key players as well. Neto was rested, managing him because we don't want him to break down with an injury. We also didn't have João Felix in the squad because he didn't register in time. So we are going to be having some of these key players back when it comes to the group stages. And you see 2 or 3 quality players do make a difference in our side. But who are the winners and who are the losers in this game? So, going to the winners, first of all. The winners were Colwill and Wesley Fofana, because the performances today of Tosin and Badiashile at centre-back wasn't great at all. Disassi wasn't that good neither. For their goal, he's meant to be a big, strong guy. He was out-muscled. A decent finish, to be fair, in the end, but he allowed himself to be out-muscled. To be fair, though, to Disassi, he did come back strong in that. When they went 2-1 up, he did put in some great headers and some last-ditch tackles, and he did show himself a bit after that. But I still think that he's not better than neither of those 3 defenders I mentioned are better than Chalobah. And for me, I think the club should just, forget about pure profit for Chalobah, because for me it was another winner. So I'm hoping the club are seeing that he's better than those defenders who are out on display today. Keep him. There's rumours that Disassi in Newcastle want Disassi, 40 mil. Take that. I know it's not pure profit, guys, but it's money. It's money atomized over 4 or 5 years, but still we're getting money back, and we're getting a profit on a player who is being with us now. I think we paid 45 million, but because he's played a season for us, if he's going to be going to Newcastle, and remember he was on a 7-year contract or whatever, so if he goes to Newcastle, we'll still make a profit on him. So I prefer to get rid of someone like him. Badiashile, for me, I don't know what's wrong with Badiashile. Badiashile looked great when he first came, but since then he's just not looked on it since his injury. I'm not sure whether he's still not fully recovered from that injury or his confidence is rock bottom, but for me he doesn't have it. My theory behind Badiashile, because when we had Thiago Silva at the club, Thiago Silva was fantastic for him because he was a great teacher for him. He used to tell him what positions he needed to be in. He needs that sort of leader, that father figure next to him to thrive. Because we haven't got that in the other defenders that we have, I just think sometimes he looks a little bit lost, a little bit out of position. He panics a lot. When he makes a mistake, his head drops. He doesn't really get back into the game. So for me, I can see there's a player in there, I think, but I think for us now with the defence that we have, I think we need a little bit more either quality or experience. And I'm sorry, I don't think he's that. Another loser for me, Dewsbury Hall. Is he an upgrade on Conor Gallagher? I don't think so at the moment. The thing is, playing at Chelsea is totally different than playing at a team like Leicester City. It's a different sort of pressure that you need to play for a club like Chelsea. I was hoping that it's just that he's just a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, and that once he settles in fully into the side, then you'll see a better player. Because Chukwuemeka's out of the team at the moment, and where is he going to find himself back into the team? Because for me, on this showing, he's better than Dewsbury Hall. But as I said, it's the manager sees what he sees in training and everything else. So there may be a specific reason why he prefers Dewsbury Hall over Chukwuemeka and others, but he needs to step up as well. Mudryk, I tweeted something. I'm a patient man. I'm using a bit of patience with Mudryk. Okay, he did a couple of decent things in the first half, but for me, he needs to show more. He's just, even in that second half, great run he did, but it's just that final. And somebody did make that this analogy of him last season, which I totally agree with, is that his legs think faster than his brain, and that was epitomised by the fact that when he ran down the wing on a breakaway, all he had to do is just slow down, get into his stride and finish. He's just all kick and run and pace, but once he gets into that final third, the business end, it all falls apart for him. So that should have been like one-on-one with the keeper. That's just a more composed player is dinking that over the goalkeeper or around him or something, but in the key moments, his crossing, his shooting, his passing isn't good. Another moment where he ran past a couple of players and he just blasted it over the bar. So anyone, I said, what the quality of a player isn't how fast he is on the ball, how quick he's doing, and the dribbles he makes. It's what he does with it at the end. It's end product, and that's where you separate the greats from the average players. And for me, because he's got no end product, he's still in the average category for me. So he needs to step up. And then I just talk about Jadon Sancho Chelsea getting him. We've got a lot of wide players, and is he going to be surplus to requirements? Tariq George came on today. Okay, he's still a bit raw, but you saw little bits of his game that maybe he's probably on a par with Modric, and I'm not joking when I say that. And he's a lot younger, and he's got a lot more growing to do in the game. We've got to remember, Modric is 23, 24 now, so he should at this age start to be showing what sort of player he's going to be. You can't blame it on inexperienced anymore, because he's at that level now where he's just coming out of that sort of 18 to 22 category of inexperience, when he should be really stepping up, and I haven't seen it yet, so I need to see more from Modric. Thornton Cuckoo was a bright spark today. He showed some good touches. Unlucky with that through pass which Cole Palmer hit the crossbar. Not blaming Cole Palmer for that neither, because it took a bobble and off the bar. And the fact is that we had to bring on Cole Palmer just to try and see us through the game. That speaks volumes, because as against teams like Servette, they're not Champions League teams. You shouldn't be calling on your big boys to see you over the line. Even going back to their second goal, again, it was a miscommunication between, first of all, who was it? Tosin? I'm not sure if it's Tosin or Badiashile who gave the ball away. Decent cross, but why are you letting their striker get in between both defenders? No, it was a good jump, to be fair, but we've got to have at least one of our defenders jumping. They're one in front, one behind. They allowed them to get in that run between them. No one challenged him, putting the header, but Georgeson's got to be saving that as well. He's got a hand to it, got a strong hand to it. Good goalkeepers save that, and that's the other issue. We haven't really got a number. We've got a couple of number twos in goal. In Sanchez, I wouldn't see as a number one goalkeeper, and I'm hoping that doesn't cause us concerns in going forward in the season, because I don't really trust any of the two goalkeepers who we've got at our disposal at the moment. as I said, the pitch wasn't great. It wasn't a good barometer to kind of judge the team. We are through, and that's what we needed. We got over the line. At the end of the day, that's what all we can ask for. But it needs to get better in the next rounds. We need to start showing a bit more. Hopefully, a few more. This is a good run out for them. Hopefully, more time on the training ground with Maresca. And we'll never, you never know what can happen. But I'm not getting worried about this performance because, as I said, it's we're always not going to get good performances. So, and a lot of fans are getting the ones who are cheering about a 6-2 are now the same ones moaning about this defeat. So, as I said before, there is context behind everything. So that's my match review. What are your opinions? Stick it in the comment section below. Any players you're concerned about, any players you're impressed with, just let me know in the comment section below. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye bye.